Hi everyone, Lotus Moon here, and today I'm making this video for you new players to talk about card augments, card fusion, and the extra skills on cards. Now the reason I'm making this video is because I remember when I was a new player, to me the game does not do a good job explaining how these work. And that led me to search online to get my answers, but I remember it was a little bit difficult to find all the answers I needed, and it was a little bit confusing at first. So I wanted to make this video just to talk about it, hopefully answer any questions any new players had about these two items in this video. So let's get started with card augments. Now first thing I want to say is, if you're a brand new player, most of the cards you're going to find in the beginning are basically junk fodder, and I'll get into that in a little bit. So all the cards in this game range from star level 1 to star level 5. Now cards 1 star and 2 stars can be augmented with just basic material cards. Like for example, this 1 star card right here, it needs these 4 material cards you can find off of area bosses. So on your map, you'll see usually like little bomb icons with different colors, blue, red, or whatever element they are. And that represents like the kind of like area bosses you can farm these materials from. So these materials, do not sell them. Be sure to keep them in your storage if you don't have immediate use for them. As you can see here, I have stored up quite a lot of materials. And that is because you're going to be using these a lot. They are very useful in the game. So any of these things that have the little material sign in them, right here in the bottom right corner, be sure to keep those. They're used for augmenting your cards from level 1, from star level 1 to star level 2 to star level 3 basically. So let's go back to the card augment section here. So as you can see here, this 1 star level card can be augmented to 2 star with these 4 materials, and it will raise its maximum card level also. You see, at star level 1, its maximum level can only be 20, and then here it'll raise it to 30. Now this will vary depending on what chapter you are in the game. Okay, the more chapters you complete in the main story, the higher the maximum level of your cards can reach. Okay, so same thing with the 2 star. They require just the regular monster materials. So one thing I wanted to show you guys here, a 2 star, they have a lot of them have the lesser prefix on the ability. Like this is lesser wind force. Now once you upgrade it to 3 star, it's gonna drop that prefix and just give you wind force, and that is what you guys are looking for when you're augmenting. And this is the reason why, because that's going to be useful for the card fusion, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. So card fusion is pretty straightforward. Like I said, star level 1 and 2, basically all you need is the monster materials. Now for the 3s, to get your card levels from star level 3 to 4, that is the challenge in this game. Okay, there's these things called glow stars. Now these glow stars are very hard to get, so do not waste them. They're expensive to buy if you're going to buy them from the shop. I believe they're 1500 magicite each. So the main way you're going to be finding your glow stars is from doing the login bonuses. So please don't forget to log in every day. As you can see here, the completion bonus gives you a glow star here on the top. It tells you, right? So once you finish getting all these items on your list, you will get a bonus glow star at the end of that. So this updates every 14 days, it says, which means you can get 2 glow stars a month just from login bonuses. Now the other main way you can get glow stars is from your Mobius Gift Box. Okay, so always purchase your Mobius Gift Box, even if you're a free-to-play player. Just save up your magicite from your magicite distiller and purchase these Mobius Gift Boxes, because they will give you that glow star that you're looking for, as well as the summon tickets and the exchanger. So Mobius gift boxes are your best value in this game, especially if you're going to be a free-to-play player, because 3,000 magicite for all this stuff is just, it's a really good deal. Besides those two ways, the only other way you can get glow star is from like random events. Sometimes they'll give you glow stars from like Facebook events, but that's very rare. And as you can see here in the item shop, glow stars can be purchased in the card section here. You can get 1 glow star for 1,500 magicite or 4 glow stars for 5,400 magicite. Now this is a lot of magicite. If you do buy magicite in this game, it's not a bad idea to buy extra glow stars to help you get your cards from 3 stars to 5 stars. So this might be a good investment if you're looking to get some more cards unlocked. So basically all the cards are gonna need these glow stars to get from 3 to 4 stars. I haven't really seen any cards that do not need glow stars. Some require 1 glow star, but for the most part, all these cards require 2 glow stars from 3 star to 4 star. Now, to get your cards from 4 star to 5 star, which is max now, you need a variety of items, okay? Like this fat chocobo here. You're going to be needing these things called Gigantor bulbs. Now, you can farm these items from the region Gigantor Terrace in the world map. So in case you don't know where it is, I'm sure everyone does by now, but it's right here in your world map. It's Gigantor Terrace, and it takes 3 Mystic Tablets to gain access to this region. It is really worth it, guys, not just for the Gigantor bulbs, but also for the EXP and for skill seed farming. So you can get your bulbs from this area. And now the other thing you need are these things called Numas, or however you pronounce them. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing them. So like again, for this fat chocobo, these things right here. This is an earth Phenuma, whatever you call it. So there is an element of Numa for every different element, and this one just happens to need 1 fire and 1 earth. But most of the time, depending on the card, they'll need the same element of the type they are. Like for example, this ice one needs 3 of the ice, of the water Numas. So then those items can be found in the Palladius Lagoon. It's a brand new item, a brand new region they opened to us in December. Now with Palladius Lagoon, you can only farm up the element that you want on a particular day. Okay, so as you can see here, on Tuesdays you can only get fire, and so forth. Later on, they will be unlocking the light and dark areas of this region. Once those are released, I'm probably going to say February might be a good estimate when they will be giving those to us. So watch out for those. There is this thing in the shop you can buy called a Palladius Pass, I believe it's called. Yes, Palladius Pass for 500 magicite. Now, this will give you 5 elixirs, and will give you access to all the regions in the Palladius Lagoon for 24 hours. So this will be great, especially on Mobius Day, since your elixirs will give you double value on your stamina. And now the last item that you're going to need to get your cards from 4 star to 5 star is just a random element of a monster material. So again, you want to keep your monster materials. So that pretty much covers card augments. It's pretty straightforward. Just keep on augmenting your cards to 5 star. The biggest hurdle is going to be from the 3-star to 4-star, like I said, to get those glow stars. So just keep logging in every day and get your Mobius gift boxes. It's a slow process, but you know. So that's, now I want to get into card fusion, okay? Now card fusion is a little bit more complicated, and I'll try my best to kind of explain it in a clear way that makes sense to you guys. Now, like I said earlier, I'll use the same example in this guy here. This is lesser boost, right? Now, remember I told you guys that you can keep augmenting it to get it to 3-star, and then it'll lose that lesser prefix, and you'll just have boost, okay? In fact, let me just go ahead and do that for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, there's one important thing I want to mention here before I forget. Once you augment a card to a higher star level, you can never again get the lower star level version of that card. So that is a huge advantage. Now, I did not know this when I first started playing the game. I just kind of assumed that the cards you got at lower star level, you're just going to have to augment each one by one. And because of that, that actually slowed down my progress in the beginning a little bit here. As you can see in my card bank, I still have some actually. I was keeping these 2-star level cards, thinking I would have to augment each one of these to get them to the 3-star version. But in fact, once you augment one of these, so once you invest your monster materials in one of these cards, every card then on is going to be automatically a 3-star level. Okay, so this is great, guys. I highly recommend, if you're a new player or if you're playing this game in general, if you haven't done it yet, these boss cards that you get, you know, the normal boss fights in the area map, just go ahead and augment them, their skills, so you can farm up the better skills, right? You see the 3-star Daramite has Earth Cross, whereas the 2-star variant only has lesser Earth Cross. Now, this is important because of the card fusion, okay? So, in the example I'm going to use for card fusion, well, first, let me show you, what I mean, okay? So, this card right here, you can get from the ability shop, and it has the ability Flame Burst. So you want to look out for cards that have the same ability as the one you're trying to upgrade, okay? So you can increase the ability level. So for example, if I wanted to augment, fuse this, here we go. So you want to find cards with the same ability. So this Flame Burst here, the first number you see in the top is the EXP that the card will gain from fusing this card into it, okay? So this will give you 1000 EXP into your card that you're fusing it with. The second number there, the 48%, that is the skill seed chance that it will unlock the next skill seed on your card that you're trying to fuse. And then the last number there in the bottom, that is the ability level percentage in which it will unlock the next ability level, okay? So I highly recommend, when you're fusing cards into another card to get up their ability, to always do at least 80% or higher. This game, like, honestly, like this game, I've had like 96 percentage chance and fail, and it can be frustrating. So like, for example, you can only fuse a maximum of 5 cards into another card, okay? As you can see here, I have 5 cards on the bottom here, and each of the 12% times 5, that is giving me my 60% chance to raise the ability level, okay? And then, of course, the skill seed fusion says 100% chance success rate. It's because each one of these cards is giving it 48%. So obviously it cannot go higher than 100%, so that's fine. Now, you don't really want to worry too much about the skill seed fusion. Those are always easy to get up later. It's the ability fusion you want to really concentrate on getting higher, because that is what's going to give your card the power it needs, and also to unlock the extra abilities, and I'll talk about that a little later in the video. So as you can see here, this is only giving me 60% chance success on Flame Burst. So you might be thinking, well, what can I do to increase this, right? So there's two ways, okay? And the first way, which I recommend you guys do, is if you don't have enough, then choose one of your fodder cards and fuse more into it, okay? So that means this fodder card here, which I was going to use, it's only level 1 Flame Burst, okay? Now if we upgrade this to level 2, this will in turn give it a higher percentage chance to upgrade the ability for my other card. So let's go ahead, let's use 2 of these. Now these are 60% chance, so of course we're going to have 100% chance on the ability to get this up to level 2. So let's go ahead and do that now. So this is going to gain 2000 EXP. Like I said, that's the first top number. That's why it's gaining levels. It got a 100% success rate to get the skill seed unlocked, and here's our ability going from level 1 to level 2. So whenever you upgrade your ability, guys, you can see here it says max level 6. You're going to be gain higher attack and higher break power. So now that we got this fodder card to level 2 here, as you can see, let's go back to fusing our original card. This guy right here, Ifrit. So this is the one we just augmented to level 2. And now as you can see here, it now gives us a 24% chance to increase our skill on our main card. So remember before, guys, was 60%, now we have a 72% chance, which is still not good enough. It depends how much you guys want to gamble, but I honestly, like I said, I would not even chance anything lower than 80%. It's just not worth losing out on your cards and your time. So to be safe, you can always do 100%. I usually try to risk it around 80 to 90%, but it's up to you. So we're going to repeat the same process. We're just going to take one of these random cards. Here, I'm going to try a 60%, just see if it works. Okay, so that failed the ability. That's fine. That's why I said usually you want to do it 80% or higher. 60% is really a gamble. There we go. So now let's go back to our Ifrit. So now this would be 84% chance to a success rate for the ability to go up. Now to increase your ability percentage, there is a funny card you can get just randomly in the game usually, or you can buy them. It's called the Mughal Amulet, and I have some right down here. This card, this Mughal Amulet here, it, as you can see, it says it grants 150% boost to ability fusion success chance. Okay, so basically what that means, it'll increase your it'll raise your percentage on ability fusion percentage. So let's just pretend we're gonna use our Mughal Amulet. So like I said, these 5 cards would be 84%, but if we took one of these out and put in a Mughal Amulet, we're now at a 100% chance. Okay. So it's a good way to increase your ability fusion. Now I wouldn't waste your Mog Amulets. Use them sparingly because they are really good, and use them on cards that you have a hard time fighting fodder for, or you know, cards that are have a hard time otherwise to get the ability up, especially at ability levels 8 through 10. So let's do this one more time here. That's still kind of a low percentage to me, so let's do one more fodder. So now as you can see here, we have 96% chance. That is good enough. And there you have it. We increase the ability on it. Now, as it gets harder and harder to increase the ability level, you're going to need to upgrade your fodders more and more. Like in that example there, I just upgraded a few of those to level 2. But like I said, once you get up to like level 8 through 10 on your 5-star cards, they're going to require a really high level ability to get a good enough percentage on your fusion. Okay. Now, again with the card augments. So now the reason I'm doing this, you might be wondering why. If you're a new player, you might be wondering why am I using this Ifrit card, right? Over the one I was fusing it with. So a lot of the cards that you find just off regular monsters or like from tower events, those cards cannot be augmented beyond level 3. And let me show you exactly. Let's go to card augment. So if you played in this last tower event, you'll know you got these guys here, these typhons. We cannot augment them any higher than they are already. That means 3-star is the maximum they can ever become. And that is generally the case for most of the monster cards you will find in the game. They will, if once you get them up to 3-star, they can no longer go higher beyond that. And that is why you want to get the corresponding ability in the ability shop of the same card you're trying to augment. So let's say you want this Flame Burst. I got this card from the ability shop, and let me show you. So like there it is right there, right? 3 ability tickets. So this is important, guys. When I first started playing, I didn't really understand all that I explained to you about fusing and finding fodder cards and upgrading the ability. So there's this thing called max boost, okay? You do not want to be wasting your ability cards to max boost cards, especially on cards that you can find fodder for. Okay, now on some cards it might be worth it for you. Some cards we cannot find fodder for yet in the game. If you're a new player, don't worry about that yet. I just don't worry about this max boost. Try to farm the skill seeds you need. I mean the card fodder you need to get the abilities up on your own. It will get very expensive very fast if you try to max boost all the cards that you'd want to get in this game. And as you can see here, it's 38 just for a 3-star, but once you get up to a 4-star, it's going to cost you 100 ability tickets to get that all-way max boost. The ability all the way to level 8. So, and then even more for a 5-star. You see that? 240 ability tickets for max boost. That is just crazy, guys. So don't waste your ability tickets on this max boost unless, of course you have extra ability tickets, or just, it's kind of a waste. And I didn't know that when I started playing either. Now there's one thing I want to mention also about card fusion. There are some cards besides the cards I told you, the regular monster drops, that cannot be augmented past star level 3. There are some cards here that have a plus sign next to it, okay? Like this guy here. As you can see on the top there, it says 3-star plus, okay? So that essentially is what this game calls a fast learner card. The reason it's called fast learner is because those cards automatically come with the max ability level maxed out for you. So this can be good if you're a brand new player and, like I said, you don't want to max boost something that is gonna cost you a lot of ability tickets, and you also don't have the fodder yet to farm up. So there are some cards in the ability shop that you can find that are fast learners, and they're primarily, like, if you put the max boost on, you'll see like this one right here, this salamander. You see how it says 3-star plus? That's because it's already giving you the ability at max level 6, okay? So that's why at max boost, and it's easy to find. Once you put max boost on, that only costs 9 ability tickets versus the 38 for the other 3 stars. Now guys, I made this mistake when I first started playing. I went ahead and purchased these kind of fast learners at max boost and spent 9 ability tickets. Do not do that. The reason why you are paying 9 ability tickets versus 3 is just because of the skill seeds down here, okay? And let me show you what I mean about that. So like on a regular fast learner, you still have your level 6 ability, which is what's important, but your skill seeds are not unlocked, okay? As you can see there, this is only giving you 4 fire and 2 light, and if you max boost it, it's going to give you the full 12 and 6 for a 3-star. So do not waste your ability cards on especially on these fast learners, because it's just you can upgrade those very easily yourself. So the way you can do that is, let me see if I can show you an example. Let me see what kind of fodder I have. Pretty much any. Okay, I have a lot of these. Let's find something that's earth. Here, we'll just do this real quick, just an example. So as you can see here, this arc, I don't have any of the skill seeds unlocked. It's 0 of 7. So if I wanted to get that skill seed higher, all you need to do is find a random card that you find off any monster. It doesn't have to be a 2-star or whatever. It could be any junk that you find from any monster. And you see here, like this is a card I don't care about. I can increase the skill seed on my own without having to spend the ability tickets. So there you go. So it's very easy to find a bunch of junk cards, especially in the beginning. Most of your cards are going to be junk that you find at 1 star. Just go ahead and find the same element as the card you're trying to get the skill seed upgraded to. Like this is a earth type. So any earth type cards that you find, just fuse it right into it, and you can increase its skill seed level. Okay. So let me just give you one more example here, guys. So here's exactly what I mean. So like I said, when I first started playing this game, I did not know that once you augmented a card to a higher star level, that's from now on, that's all you'll be getting, that higher star level. So let's go ahead and augment this guy right here. So once we augment this, anytime I encounter this Mind Lasher, it'll only be dropping this 3-star variant of the same card. And as you can see here, once you get it to 3-star, it has the ability Eroga. It lost the lesser prefix on it. So now we can just go and find, okay, let's say, okay, I like this wind area attack for my mage. Let's see what card in the ability shop has that. And that's kind of what you guys want to do. You want to farm up your cards ability like in this fashion. So anyway, and let me just do some more card fusion here. So like, let's sort of say, for example, this card right here. Let's see if I can find the fodder for it. So here we go. So this 3-star variant has their Eroja. and it has a 48% chance. So as you can see here, this in this example here, skill seed chance for 72%. For the ability, it's 96% chance. So I don't really care so much about the skill seed failing, but I do want the ability to go up. So let's go ahead and try this. Awesome, so we got it both success. Okay, so now there's one more thing I want to talk about, guys. It's the extra skills. So in terms of extra skills, you'll notice all your cards that you get in this game, they will have these little icons here in the bottom. Okay, these are all called extra skills. Okay, just touch and hold them to see what they do. And as you can see here, they require a certain ability level to unlock them, okay? So this is another reason why you guys want to be getting your ability level up, not just for the damage and break power increase, but to get all your extra skills unlocked, okay? So for example, you see how it says here, I need ability level 4. To get this unlocked. So if you have a card that's only ability level 3, there's no use trying to unlock it. Now the way you unlock extra skill levels is by using that ability card in battle. Okay, so the more you use it, the more you'll eventually unlock these extra skills for your cards. Okay, so there's a way to speed that up by card fusion. Let's go back to our Zidane there. There's this card you get in this game called Exchanger. It looks like a little light bulb. This Exchanger. Do not waste these guys. They're kind of hard to get. You can buy them in the ability shop for like 500 Magicite, but you know you don't want to be spending all your Magicite on this stuff. As you can see here, this thing unlocks 1 extra skill if the card ability level matches their requirement. So don't accidentally waste this on a card you forgot to upgrade the ability on to get the extra skill. So let me show you just an example on just like using your cards. I have a couple cards here. Those are about to increase. So let's just go ahead and do a battle here. So you saw that, how the card just lit up and now it's flashing, right? That tells you that you're going to have an extra skill unlocked on that card, okay? So whenever you're in battle like this and you keep using your cards, you will eventually unlock your extra skills through use, okay? As long as your ability level matches the requirement, you will eventually unlock your extra skills. Now, today is Mobius Day. Mobius Day is on every date with an 8 in it. And those days will have a higher chance for you to unlock your extra skills. So it's a good time to take advantage of unlocking extra skills. I'm just trying to show you again because I know my other card's about to also get its. So here we go. This Conjuring Ice card. See? It's going to unlock its extra skill when I finish the battle. So I don't want to go through this whole battle, but I just want to show you what to look for in battle. As you can see here, these are flashing. You will get the extra skill unlocked at the end of the battle. I'm just going to go ahead and flee this fight for now, because I don't want you guys to have to sit there and watch the whole fight. So anyway, that about does it, guys. I hope I covered everything. Sorry if I kind of mumbled on a little bit about some points, but I wanted to be sure I got everything. So guys, like I said, don't waste your ability cards on max boost unless you want to. And same thing, and don't really waste your time on the fast learner cards in the ability shop. I mean, if you're brand new and you're just trying to get something that's decent, I mean, you can, but just keep in mind, anything with a plus in it cannot be augmented. So that's the downside. So if you're getting a fast learner card, it's always going to be a 3-star. And like I said, eventually you're going to want all your deck to be 4 and 5-star levels cards. Okay, guys, this has been Lotus Moon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you like what you see here. And I'll see you guys again next video.